We're going to look for some early drop control. It's given to him too, rounding around it there. Get Right is not even really able to contest it because the broken wall push comes in at the same time. FNX finding a first kill. Get Right trying to hide behind the rock, but Cold dropping exists further back into the bomb site here. And Get Right, he's out in the open, but he's flashed. He doesn't even realize it, trying to find something, but he cannot grab anything at all. And Fur and FNX just clothesline those final 3 kills. Get Right, Freiburg, and Forest all go down. And it is Luminosity that takes control of things.
As well, so looking for anyone trying to push through from A. And look at those deep mollies. This is very nice. Oh,
it's raining fire. And look at him spread a taco. Where's it going to go?
He just about found safety in the corner then, but this is brilliant stuff. That's what I love looking at, is those small adaptations from NIP, that they do things that most other people don't really do at this point. And that's drop room relatively under control, but not enough that he can turn his back. He has to depend on Pit here to watch that platform push. The pop flash didn't go deep enough. Pit will get one, gets the follow-up. FNX gets destroyed and now down to a 3v2. Taco and Fur with a big task on their hands.
No way into the site either. It's just going to be a raw attempt to move in and take control of the site, I should say. Taco finding a nice first one, but now he needs to chain this together. Moving himself out there, cannot find the second kill. Forest will close it out.
And he's going to take that one, gets the follow-up. Coldzera just being let off the leash here, now 3v3 already. They're looking a bit deadly here, Luminosity. The Get Right deals with one, Pit misses the shot, leaves a bit of a chance here with the Brazilians to work something out, but Pit needs to land these shots. It's Get Right who's doing the babysitting here, if I'm honest, but Fallen has kept this round alive. Now 2 giant players going head-to-head. Get Right against Fallen, and Fallen's got an idea, but he whips it! And Get Right just turns around, sprays in, gets the 4 kill. Towards the platform, the drop guy's coming first, pull all the attention towards drop, and there you go. There's that UMP at a good range here, and it's dealt with it well. There's still one player in drop and a couple to work their way through platform to still get into this battle. And First going to find one good pick up towards Pit there. And now 2v2, this is still pretty tough, but the buy is certainly in favor to Fur. How the hell did he just find Freiburg? That's unreal. And now 1v1, Coldzera up against Forest. 7 seconds left. Coldzera needs to get that bomb down and make his mind up here because Forest is just closing in 3 seconds. It's taking him safe. Oh, Forest well played in the end. Leaps around. Gets the job. Coldzera, Fallen, Taco, and FNX looking for opportunities here, but NIP aren't giving them over easily.
They're all stuck up on platform right now. They can't actually get out onto the site despite these trades. Down to a 2-on-2. Finally, they're able to make a little bit of forward momentum here, but Forest could be dangerous out in the open. He loses his teammate, and now he's by himself, but there's a good shot on the Taco, and now there's only one left, but it's FNX. He's at full HP. He's going to go for the plant, but Forest is not being aggressive about this at all.
15 HP though, Forest can't take a full fight. He needs to land the shot, he can't get it done. It's Luminosity to stabilize in that and further themselves forward. And 6-4. CZ can't do much more. Forest on the long flank. He was going all the way around from A, and I think they've got a good idea of this. But Coldzera being very low, he might have been in trouble, but no. Coldzera sprays down, gets the job done. And now the bomb's not been planted, so there's at least one bit of a bonus going in towards NIP's favor here that they can work back in, but Forest takes a bit of a hap-handed fight, and now Get Right's left all out in the open, tagged up, but still finds Fur. And look at Coldzera's HP, this is possible. Oh my god, this 1v1 is absolutely insane. Get Right needs to land one shot, as does Coldzera. 18 seconds, Get Right just toys with him. Cool, calm, and collected, knowing that bomb still needs to be planted. As he hunts his prey, he takes the shot, he can't land it. Backs off again. Time is not on Coldzera's side, and this has to be a full plant. Get Right's going to take the chance, takes the opportunity, and takes his head again. Get Right with the 3 kills. Huge, extraordinarily good performance coming from Luminosity. There was a little bit of a resurgence from NIP, as you can see there, the rounds in a row, but not exactly a perfect bind to this P250s, and that's about it. So Fur's gone hunting, but gets punished, gets wrecked for that one. Not allowed to get away scot-free. And now they all go for the fight against Fallen, and well, gotta be careful on that one.
Fallen moving himself out there, did pick up that first trade kill, but beyond that, it's just a shut down, literally.
Gonna go for it. Taco's trying to sell them a bit of a cheeky fake here, but let's see if that works out. Forest will be the one waiting. He is the gatekeeper of this site. He's got Freiburg not too far away, but he's gonna get a great deal of info. He also gets absolutely ruined by Fallen, so that is the perfect beginning. A nice quick kill, gonna make that rotate even harder, and Freiburg only has the UMP, so that's gonna be put to the test here, and it's completely outdone already, having to just dance around that truck, and well, this is such a decisive take from Luminosity.
FNX with him finding that kill, that's essentially it. They're going to have such a small chance of getting back into this site. You can see Exist looking for something there through the crawl space and outside of the shed, and Taco too lining up this kill. A little bit off the mark initially and down to 12 HP, but it's recovered pretty quickly now. Get Right just jumping down the suicide steps on the chase with this shotgun, which she's been using for most of this half, to be completely honest, only changing it back out, but there, he still had the 2-on-5 to work against, and there's going to be no recovering from that one. So it'll be 10-5 in the favor of LG here, holding a nice lead coming. holding the close corner now. He's going to see if he can grab anything from Nip as soon as they try to go for the push. And they're going to explode now that we've seen that first bit of damage. There's Fallen actually grabbing a nice shot initially. Shuts down Get Right. Furcon reload, though, as they actually wrap outside of this one. But there's Fur with a nice one. Mid-air grabs the headshot and a second one. Finally, Freiburg is able to take down Fur while he's mid-reload, but still the damage has been done at this point. 4v2, Exist and Freiburg up on the site. They still are not going to want to risk going for the plant right now. But for the time being, with that smoke and play back towards the main doorway, they've fended Luminosity off.
How was Farrell able to get away with that? But look at this play from Exist. This could be good. But Luminosity already predict this. They're watching this angle. coldzera and Fallen waiting so patiently, and they punish him as Freiburg gets eliminated. That was absolutely brilliant from So Fallen's going to be the one to probably adjust to it. Fur can kind of come up and support as they work their way through kind of, by the wooden fence. But Fallen's being pretty cautious on this one again. So actually NIP could have a good shot at this. They obviously don't know that yet. It depends how much damage Fallen can do at this point. They certainly could be quite curious to see how well it goes for them, as no one's going to be there to meet them. But there you go, there's the damage that could have happened. 1-for-1 trades out really for Fallen, but it's going to be Fur to do the real dirty work, and it just leaves Exist alive. Only finding one is not good enough here for Luminosity.
39, so unless they can open up a flank, their odds of still bouncing this round back is going to be very slim. Exist, they heard him, so there we go.
Ouch.
coldzera's going to find a quick kill onto Exist to eliminate him, and these final three will make a bit of a rash attempt to get into the A site. Not like they had much else of a choice here, but it is being dispatched pretty quickly by FNX.
And this is all time as well for NIP to discuss their upcoming intentions. Oh, Crossfire wasn't perfect, but he couldn't do much with it. Nice try from Freiburg, but it's FNX to find in the end. Now look at this scoreline, 13-5. So very small margin for error coming out for NIP if they want to build back into this, whereas Luminosity, just a couple more rounds. But again,
smoke's starting to boil into the site. The bomb is actually still really held far back, so I think they're going to use it to try and push these two in. If it goes great, then they will inject the bomb, but if not, then maybe try to round it over to B. Not going so well initially. 1-for-1 trade. Exist does pick up FNX, but they're still stuck, and they can't actually get any control of the site itself.
And now Taco's come over to support as well. This has just gotten even worse. You've got coldzera holding the cross if that smoke dissipates, but 2 orbs still into play. Gonna make it difficult, and there you go. coldzera's found Exist, and now it's just Get Right left in a 1v3. This is gonna be 14-5, 10 seconds, and there it is. Luminosity take another big step in the right direction here for them. If they want to get to those finals, 14 gonna slow them down to start with at least.
Slowing down a little bit here. Forced up with the AKs. They've got some smokes to try and use under the site, but it looks like they're going to save them for the post plan if they can even get to that point. The first 2 kills in the favor of Luminosity. FNX and Taco finding them. Pitch striking back a little bit, but FNX finding another one. It's Pit mainly that's dominating the playing field so far for the Ninjas. Down to a 2-on-3. They get a little bit of control, but they've lost their bomb. The Molly's going to roll out, prevent anybody from going into retreat.
For more, and look at this. They know exactly where that bomb is. They can play to the time. 56 seconds. Pit's not done. He finds another! Pit, that's 4 kills already. And now Fallen left in the 1v2 to close this game out. He takes the fight and he loses it. Pit takes the ace to keep NIP alive in this tournament.
That's an incredible straight up.
CT side with the deficit.
Taco gonna get challenged pretty quickly. Here's the flashbang, rolls back out, missing the connection on the first shot. He's got 2 to deal with here. Pit taking him down. Fallen responds, and there's a second one as well. Pit, I don't know what happened. Looks like you're running out of ammo there. So all of a sudden we're into a 2-on-2, and also Luminosity, they've got no real good path back into the site.
They've got utility to work with, but Exist is going to try and get a nice position to watch this push up. He sees them both, but he falls. It's Fallen looking to take his side into the finals. One more man stands in that way, and it is Get Right. Can he find the last 2 here to save NIP again? The smoke goes down. He doesn't hear the defuse.
This timing on his wraparound chicken coop too, he's never going to give himself away. If no one checks it, then he's good. There's the first kill. Now the question is though, can he find the second one? He's still wrapping around. He's just wasting time. I don't even know if he has time anymore. Fur finds the kill, but it doesn't even look like it. No, it's cut the music, guys. No, none of that. There's no time left. Nicely played by Get Right. Perfectly played by him, in fact. And again, it keeps his team in this match. Come on, I hear it. They really can't afford to do that. As well as their own economy building up back and forth here. This is a good thing. Not any ridiculous trades, but this round may be an exception.
Not like this. All right. All right. That's...
1G's in the chat.
All right, 10-15. They're finding positions, but then just not landing the shots. Taco's found a nice gap.
Back, hoping he can bait someone out with a fake plant, but not finding anybody. Luminosity are stern as ever. They're not going to want to take any risks, but here we go. Now they're going to try something a little bit sneaky here. The flashbang goes over. Doesn't really connect, however, and he loses his life to Fallen. Exist tries to bounce it back, but it's not going to work. FNX grabs the final kill, and it's Luminosity that will move on to the finals.